Mahatma Gandhi played a major role in India's development of nonviolent protest and peaceful resistance. He had millions of followers and taught many teachings of nonviolence, the fight for truth, and individual and political freedom. From the 1920s and 30s, Gandhi's great works include helping several million people in India eventually gain full independence from Britain in 1947. To this day, Indians, anti-war protesters, and authors celebrate Gandhi as an excellent figure for the many interesting quotes and peaceful protest techniques that he provided. Because India was not united, Britain found that they could easily take over the country. The British signed treaties to have military and trading alliances with multiple independent states in India. By making alliances with the princes whom were rewarded with maintaining these British rulings, Britain gradually took control of the entire country. Thus, as a young man, Gandhi decided it would be best to travel to London, England, to study law at the University of London to train as a barrister on September 4, 1888. After completing his studies, Gandhi returned to Bombay to start a law practice. However, with Gandhi being too shy to speak up in court, his attempts failed and he ended up accepting another job with an Indian firm in South Africa. Gandhi was 24 when he arrived in South Africa in 1893. His work in South Africa changed his outlook on discrimination directed at South Africans and Indians. Once in court in Durban, the magistrate asked him to remove his turban from his head. This was not the only discrimination he had experienced. He had also been thrown off a train after refusing to go sit in the back and was barred from multiple hotels. These incidents opened his eyes to the reality of South Africa's system of racial separation. They were also the turning point in Gandhi's life that motivated his later social activism. Soon after Gandhi returned to India, Britain was overruling India, and Gandhi experienced racial discrimination against him and his own people in his own country. In 1894, when the government threatened to take away voting rights for all Indian citizens, Gandhi responded by creating the Natal Indian Congress, a growing political party that supported independence and the rights of the Indian people. Through this group, Gandhi was able to lead many in peaceful protests, including the SALT Act, the Non-Cooperation Movement, and the Quit Movement. These movements were meant to go against British policy peacefully, but they did more than that. They ignited the Indian people's passion and intensity about India's independence. Fairly quickly, Gandhi became the leader within the Natal Indian Congress. He traveled widely learning about the struggles of local Indian citizens in their communities. It was during those travels that his legend grew among the Indian people. Gandhi seemed to be a practical strategist and a hard-nosed planner. He had a good sense of drama. His protests, whether political or social, were always planned, well advertised, and publicly performed to help his cause or goal. He would always make sure that the media was there to watch his peaceful protests to show all that he was doing no harm. Gandhi's teachings have spread worldwide. His morals have led to other great leaders following his examples and succeeding. American civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. was profoundly influenced by Gandhi's teachings of nonviolence. He believed that it would be an ideal approach to ending racial discrimination in America. South African leader Nelson Mandela also put Gandhi's philosophies and ideas into practice to end apartheid. Mahatma Gandhi was the primary leader of India's independence movement as well as the creator of nonviolence that has influenced many people worldwide. He played a major role in the development of India, inspiring others with peaceful interaction and protest. His principles are remembered by many, including the fight for truth, the teachings of nonviolence, and individual and political freedom. Gandhi worked day and night for the freedom of his country. He and his brave followers went to jail again and again and suffered terrible times. Thousands of them were starved, beaten, ill-treated, and killed, but they remained true to Gandhi. At last, his noble efforts succeeded on August 15, 1947, when India became free and independent. Gandhi defeated the mighty British Empire not with weapons, but by the means of nonviolence. History has brought about many dictator leaders who have left a legacy of sorrow and destruction in our world. However, a world of peace could be achieved if we all learn the power of nonviolence practiced during the life of Mahatma Gandhi.